Check, check. All right, it is 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. Welcome, everybody. Was that your sound? Yeah. Oh, welcome to our General Knowledge Trivia Night. My name is Ollie with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. Thank you all for being here on this beautiful Friday evening, just past 9 o'clock here in Illinois. I know many of you are joining us from lots of different places, so thank you for hanging out and playing trivia with us. A lot of you said that you were going to come back, and I'm referring to our New Girl trivia that we played just 2 hours ago now, 7 o'clock this evening. We played New Girl trivia. We had a lot of fun with that, and we're excited for General Knowledge Trivia now, so thank you guys all for being here. We're going to get it kicked off in just about 10 minutes. We're going to give people time to join. We'll explain how the game works right before we start. But do know, if you're hanging out here and you haven't yet joined, please do join the online game. Obviously, if you just want to hang out and look at me and listen to me, you can just be on YouTube. But if you want to play the game, if you want your answers to be submitted and counted, you need to join our online interactive game. On your phone is my recommendation. Open up your browser and go to crowd.live/tricks. Crowd.live, enter the code TRICKS. You will see a little prompt. It'll ask you for your name and the state you are playing from. Hit enter on those, and then you will be in the waiting room. That game will start once I hit start, and we'll do that in just a little bit here. In the meantime, I'm just going to make a few announcements. First and foremost, thank you so much to everybody out there that has been consistently playing these online trivia events with us. Obviously, Begatrix a month ago was not an online trivia company, and now we are only an online trivia company. And that is because of you guys. You have told us over and over again that you want to play these events, and then you have actually shown up. So you've made this worth it. All the work that we're doing, everything that we're doing, guys, is to keep you entertained during this crazy time, everything going on. Many of us forced to be at home, so we're bringing the trivia and the entertainment to you. Even though it looks like I'm at Elmhurst Brewing Company, which is our sponsor tonight. I always get confused with my finger pointing this way. Here we go. Elmhurst Brewing Company is a sponsor of our trivia game tonight. They have graciously donated a $25 gift card for the winner. So if you end up in first place tonight, make sure you shoot us a message. We'll remind you again, but whoever wins first place wins a $25 gift card. And they've made it super simple. At Elmhurst Brewing Company, they still have food and delicious beer available for pickup, limited delivery, curbside pickup. If you win tonight, you'll have a $25 gift card that will just be kept on file. They're not going to mail you anything. They're going to keep this low contact $25 gift card. So the next time you call an order, you'll have that automatically added or subtracted from your order, if you will. So please, guys, show them some love. They've done this just because they're a fantastic client and a good friend of mine. They've offered to sponsor these events. So please do consider them the next time you're looking for some food or some drinks to order out, especially if you're in the Elmhurst area. And even if you're not, give them a like on Facebook. That certainly helps them reach more people. So thank you to you guys. And thank you to Elmhurst Brewing Company for sponsoring this event tonight. Thank you to Gina's talented brother, Ethan, who drew this nice rendering of Taco. I've mentioned a few times we have some Taco merch coming. Our de facto mascot. Obviously, we have the cat. Q the cat is his name. But Taco certainly enjoys all of your love and adoration. I think it's going to his head a little bit, but he doesn't show it. Thank you guys so much for all of the support, whether it's been just telling us how much you like the pets or financial support. You can see the links down here below me. Many of you have helped out Baig of Tricks financially in these crazy times, and we appreciate every single one of you. If you are interested in doing that, those links will be down there the whole night. Venmo, PayPal, the coffee website. We do take Quick Pay as well. I haven't had that listed on there, but a few of you have asked me, so I'll add that in the future. One quick reminder, we have started a raffle based on those of you that have donated financially. Once per week, which is going to happen tomorrow morning, we draw an individual out of the names of people that have donated in the last week. And if we draw your name, you get to choose one of the trivia nights that we host next week. Last week, we drew Olivia's name, and she chose Netflix's You. The show You, that was an interesting one. I had already watched it. Yeah, the trivia was fantastic. The show is crazy. We had a good time on Wednesday night. So thank you to Olivia and everybody that donated in the prior week. And thank you to everybody that's donated this week. tonight's your last chance to get in for the raffle for next week. We're going to draw a name in the morning. No matter how much you've donated, if you've donated this week, we will draw a name. If it's you, we're going to send you an email and say, hey, what trivia do you want to do next week? And whatever you choose, if it's a show that we've done before or a book or a movie, anything like that, if it's something we've never done, we'll do it for you as a way to say thank you, even if we are just hosting it for you next week. We're happy to do that. So thank you guys for the support. We're happy to show our thank you however we can. So tonight will be the last night that the donations will count towards that. But then starting tomorrow, if you donate, you'll be in the poll for next week's drawing. We have some fun ones lined up for next week already. Regardless of what that winner chooses, we will be doing John Hughes movie trivia. These are all subject to change. If I could put an asterisk up here really quick, but we're talking about John Hughes movie trivia, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Brady Bunch, maybe true crime serial killers, because Elizabeth wrote that. So we're going to get some fun ones in. We like to keep it spiced up variety-wise. We don't like to do all the same thing. So thank you guys for your input. We do have a full list of everything that you've requested, and we are referring back to that when we try to line these up. So thank you guys. Please keep sending those in and keep letting us know what you're having fun doing and what you'd like to see more of. We will have music bingo. Go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to let you know that the people have spoken and the people want Tom Hanks trivia. And I know you love Tom Hanks.
I do love Tom Hanks. We can do some Tom Hanks trivia. That'll be a bunch of fun movies. Well, what I'll probably do is come up with a list of Tom Hanks movies, because there's too many to do a full trivia over. It would basically be less than one question per movie. So I think what we'll do, just spitballing here, is choose a list of Tom Hanks movies. We'll call it Tom Hanks Trivia Night, but we'll narrow that list down to maybe like 10 movies that we can all watch during this binge period. So here's a homework assignment. If you are out there, let us know what Tom Hanks movies are streaming via Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Amazon, or YouTube TV. I think we have all 5 of those streaming services. I don't want to pay for a movie if we have a bunch of free ones we can watch. So let us know if you know what Tom Hanks movies are on any of those services. We'll narrow this list down and we'll send it out so you can study up. That's a great suggestion. We'll put that on the list. But we do have music bingo coming up next week. I believe we will be back on Monday with Henry JBC. The following Monday, there won't be music bingo because we have a special sponsored trivia night with the Thomas Ford Memorial Library out of Western Springs. They have graciously sponsored a Harry Potter trivia night. So that one's going to be a lot of fun. We cover the books and the movies, all sorts of Harry Potter stuff, Monday the 27th at 7 p.m. So because of that, we won't have music bingo next Monday, but this Monday coming up, we will. I'm getting in touch with Henry to see what type of music we'll be doing. And then also on Wednesday with Bobby Kay, who is performing live right now in Tannins in Elmhurst. So Monday and Wednesday, music bingo. If you're an artist out there, if you're an acoustic artist or a pianist who can also sing and you'd like to do a music bingo round, let me know. I'm happy. We just have Henry and JBC because they're friends of mine and they're incredible musicians. So that was easy to make happen. But if you're out there and you're interested, shoot us a message. We'd love to set it up. So that's coming up next week. Tomorrow is Pixar trivia at 3 p.m. Trivia over just Pixar movies. We've already done Disney. We'll do Disney again in the future, but Pixar trivia tomorrow. All of your favorite Pixar films at 3 p.m. Completely family friendly. So bring the kids, bring the whole family, and play Pixar trivia. And then Sunday, a family friendly edition of general knowledge trivia. I think this one's going to be family friendly tonight too, except I'll probably swear. So that's what I mean. On Saturdays and Sundays, I try to watch my language. I'm not a big potty mouth, but I feel bad if I know that it's an afternoon event and kids are probably here. So that's what I typically mean. All good?
My leg fell asleep. It's fine.
Gina's leg fell asleep. I thought there was something in the comments.
No, the comments are great. Everyone's chatting up a storm.
All right, cool. Well, thank you all for being here. We're going to get started. I like to try and start by 9:10, so we're going to flip over to the game here in just 1 second. But, again, thank you to everybody that supported us. Since we talked about this, I've already seen 2 people donate. So, again, I can't say thank you enough. I won't stop saying thank you. It means the world to us. It allows us to keep doing this and keep coming up with new ways to do this. We do have private events available now. Quite a few of you out there have already contacted us. We have an interactive scheduling tool right on our Facebook page. If you know, hey, listen, I'd like to do trivia with my family on a Friday night at 5 o'clock, you can schedule that directly on our Facebook page. You can book the time, tell us what you'd like to do, and then we contact you to confirm it and figure out the details. We've tried to make it as simple as possible. You can also do a lot of stuff right through our Facebook page, or our website as well, baigatricks.com. So, yeah. Good?
Yeah, great.
Cool. All right. Guys, please give Gina a big shout out, a big thank you, a big cheers in the comments. Again, I can't say it enough. This wouldn't be happening if she wasn't here. I might be trying to do it, but it would not be as successful. She's the one that makes this actually work like it does. So thank you to Gina. Thank you to all of you for being here tonight. And we're going to get started. So if you haven't played trivia with us in this format before, make sure you're paying attention right now, especially jump over to the online internet website. Make sure you keep this YouTube video open. So I always recommend keep the YouTube video up on your laptop and then play the game from your phone. On your phone, open up a browser, go to crowd.live, hit enter, and then put in the code TRICKS, TRICKS. That will bring you to our interactive game. Once you are there, you will see a screen that says, I'm going to show you too. Once you're there, you're going to see a screen that says Baig General Knowledge Trivia 4/17/20 game will begin shortly. That game will begin when I click start. I will click start, and then you'll see the first question pop up. We have 2 separate rounds of trivia tonight. 1 round of trivia is all multiple choice. 1 round of trivia is fill-in-the-blank answers. So I'll explain that one when we get to it. That'll be round 2. Round 1 is all multiple choice. So I'll ask you the question. Once I start your timer, you'll have 4 options on your screen, A, B, C, and D. All you have to do is select the correct answer. The kicker is, the quicker you pick the answer, the more points you earn if you're right. So if you think the answer is C, click it as quickly as you can. If you're correct, you're going to earn more points than somebody that waits all the way till the end. The strategy comes in because if you click too quickly, because you're trying to earn a bunch of points and you're wrong, you can't undo it. Once you click an answer, it's in, it's submitted. If you missed it, you get 0 points. So make sure you do read the answers, you check them out, but also try to go as quickly as possible. The second round is a little different, and I'll explain that when we get to it. Other than that, guys, please keep sending in your requests and let us know if you have any questions. We're going to get started. So we're going to flip over here. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Maybe my favorite little comic ever.
So before we start, guys, cheers. Thank you for being here. If you have a glass, please feel free to raise it and take a drink with us. Water, pop, alcohol, whatever you have. Thanks for being here. Last thing I'll mention, because I'm talking about it now, we do have a bunch of merch on our website. We obviously have Baig merch, hoodies, shirts, a couple hats left, and we're going to be getting more. But in the meantime, all of the glasses and mugs and things that we've been raffling off, including the Baig pint glass and Baig rocks glass and Baig wine glass, those are available for purchase on our website. We're also going to start making a few limited edition runs. So I know there are a few out there that are here all the time, and I would love to offer up some limited edition mugs, glasses, pint glasses, rocks glasses, stuff, obviously with some Baig logos, but with some fun things that we've come even in the last month to have inside jokes here together. So we're going to start making some fun stuff, so keep an eye out for that. But thank you guys. That's another way you've supported us in this time, and we really appreciate it. So here we go. We're going to get started. Question number 1 coming up right now, and I am a minute early, before 9:15. Woohoo! I do like to give time for people to join, but also I'm just a blabbermouth, so it is not all because of that. I just love talking. I wish I could talk with more of you. This is certainly me talking at you, but I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Please do comment on the video. I do go back and read those later. If they're mean comments, I just skip over them, but they do hurt, so just be nice. All right, here we go. First question going to show up on your screen, but you won't be able to answer until I start the timer. When I start the timer, you have 20 seconds, but the sooner you get it in, the more points you get. That's what she said. Every time I explain something like that, I want to watch Double Dare. It reminds me of Mark Summers. All right, the sooner you we should watch Double Dare when we're done here. Okay. All right, anyway, I am drinking, and I am getting very discombobulated.
Let's play.
We're going. I'm clicking the button. First question on your screen. Overall, these questions start out easy and get tougher towards the end of the night. This one, probably the easiest question we're going to have. What is it called if you manage to bowl 3 strikes in a row in a standard game of 10-pin bowling? Will you check the audio? What is it called if you manage to roll 3 strikes in a standard game of 10-pin bowling? Is it an albatross, a hat trick, a turkey, or a rooster? Albatross. That's that's a golf term. Also a thing that hangs around your neck when you have, something on your conscience.
Yeah.
You okay? First your leg was asleep and now you hit your knee? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Welcome to Casa Baig, everybody.
Clumsy town.
All right. So every 5 questions we'll look at the rankings, but right now we're just going to see how you answered. Oh, this one's going to be a social. Good job. No point spending time here. Cheers, guys. Pretty much every one of you knew that it was turkey. Turkey, the correct answer. 3 strikes in a row. Our houseplants are coming back. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Christmas Island. Christmas Island, which is a territory of Australia, is located in which ocean? Christmas Island is located in what ocean? Is it the Atlantic, the Arctic, the Indian, or the Pacific? This is kind of tough for question 2, but I'm excited to see how you guys do. Waterboarders, Jacob Westfall.
We're having a great time in this group chat.
I think, will you make a note? I want to make a waterboarders glass.
Sure.
That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Thank you, Janine, for the donation. We appreciate you. Lindsay Davis, if you missed the waterboarders game, don't feel bad. It was a
shit show.
It was a shit show. Yeah, we're after 9, right? It was a shit show.
Yeah.
Let's see what you thought. Okay. Oh, wow. Perfect split. 45% of you thought Indian. 45% of you thought Pacific. Correct answer was Indian. Indian Ocean is where you would find Christmas Island. We also have Easter Island out there. I'd like to visit Thanksgiving Island, Mother's Day Island, Valentine's Day Island, Halloween Island. Thanksgiving Island sounds delicious. Oh, I'm hungry. You guys can tell when it's a 9 o'clock game and I start talking about food too much. Taco Bell.
Perfect split equals social.
Perfect split equals social. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, question number 3. Gina's favorite animated series, Bob's Burgers. Also Taco's favorite TV show.
Yeah.
The animated series Bob's Burgers airs on which TV network? Originally, obviously it's replayed, but which TV network does Bob's Burgers originally air on? Comedy Central, NBC, Fox, or ABC? This is legitimately Taco's favorite TV show. We turn a lot on, but this is the one, if we turn on, he faces the television every time.
It's the colors, I think.
I think so. All the colors.
And the funny song.
The colors do.
Waterboarder shot glass. That's a good idea.
Ooh, waterboarder shot glass.
People are into that. These people are amazing.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. I was trying to think. I got to make a glass just for, was it Joe Flaherty? Yeah, Joe Flaherty. Let's all drink to insulin.
I have it written down.
Yeah, waterboarders, social. Oh, yeah, there's all sorts of fun stuff. All right, let's see, guys. Yeah, once again, nobody fooled here. Originally airing on Fox. Fox original. Bob's Burgers. We did Bob's Burgers trivia a couple weeks ago. That was a lot of fun. It was mustache night. Question 14. Which of the following options is the traditional gift for a 5th wedding anniversary? Which of the following options is the traditional gift for a 5th wedding anniversary? Wood, leather, paper, or china?
Charles Wolf says, you're not as loose as you were for Letterkenny.
You are correct. I was certainly quite a few drinks in for Letterkenny. We've split a bottle of sparkling rosé tonight, and now some delicious boxed wine, right? Hey, no shame here.
Ooh, I don't know the answer to this one.
Well, in 5 years you will.
Wedding.
5 years and 6 months. All right. Let's see what the answer you thought was. You thought it was wood, mostly, and mostly were correct. Wood. Paper is year 1, maybe, I think. China's around there. These are all actual ones. Leather and lace are both ones that...
Ooh.
Well, it's a Stevie Nicks and Don Henley song, Leather and Lace. They're both anniversary presents. All right, one more question, and then we're going to look at the rankings. We'll see where you stand after these first 5. This is a cocktail question. Tommy Widener, for you, if you're out there. Equal parts creme de menthe, creme de cacao, and fresh cream are combined to make what drink? Equal parts creme de menthe, creme de cacao, and fresh cream are combined to make which of these drinks? The Corpse Reviver, the Cosmopolitan, the Grasshopper, or the Mojito?
Have you ever had a Corpse Reviver?
I have, at Tannen's. You made it for me.
Oh, they're delicious. Terrible name, but very good.
Yeah. And then there's a Corpse Reviver 2.
Corpse Reviver 2 is good too.
Christy Ann. Aw. Yeah, honestly.
Shamrock Shake. Ooh, I love those.
Ooh, Carrie Norton, why are you doing this to me? We live too close to a McDonald's for you to talk about Shamrock Shakes right now. Grasshopper is correct. 92% of you. That's enough of you for me to call a social. Good job. I'm going to say, listen, for those of you out there, I'm making a new rule. With multiple choice questions, I'm going to call a social anytime it's over 90%. Because multiple choice with this many people, I don't think we've ever gotten 100%. Rarely do we. But I think over 90 is a good number for a social, especially with 116 people playing. Guys, thank you for being here on this Friday night with me, with Begatrix, with Gina, Taco. Katniss is here. Penelope is probably listening, but she doesn't want us to know that she's interested. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate you. Cheers, guys.
Brad, I've been doing socials by myself twice per question.
Is that Brad Silzer?
Yeah.
I didn't even look. I knew it was him.
Aldi pineapple wine.
Team V in first. Mick Christopher in second. Always be flagging in third. The rest of the scores will rotate through. I will leave these up 2 times through, and we will take a look at the taco cam. Let me just adjust here. What a guy. What a guy. Brad Silzer, if you can hear me, we're going to do Always Sunny trivia soon, but I want assurance that you can play Always Sunny trivia with your Dayman suit, if possible. I believe that was you that wore the Dayman suit to Pollyanna. I've never forgotten it. We've also had individuals dress up as the McPoyles when we've played. I plan to probably be a McPoyle if we do Always Sunny trivia. Enjoy that, Gina.
Probably Fat Mac.
You can be Fat Mac. I'll cosplay as Fat Mac. As long as you're not Cricket. As long as you're not Rickety Cricket. But yeah, we're going to do Always Sunny. That's another one that's on there. Will you give away egg as the prize? Jack, I'll give eggs to everyone in this trying time. Brad, yes, that was you. Fantastic. I selected correct answer for number 1. Yeah, Jenny B, sometimes depending on the internet connection, it can lag and it may not register. This isn't a perfect platform, but we're using the best that we have. So thank you for being here. I am a golden god. It was just his birthday, like 2 days ago, the golden god. Maybe 3 days ago. Also, we were delighted to find Dennis on ER. He was on there for about a season. Mm-hmm. And Mac was on there for 1 episode. Anyway. All right. Question number 6. Let's go back. We can set out the taco cam up. All right. Question number 6. American musician Robert James Ritchie is better known by what name? American musician Robert James Ritchie is better known by what name? Is it Rick James, Bitch, Rick Astley, Little Richie, or Kid Rock? Thank you, Desiree, for the donation. We appreciate it. And thank you, Desiree, for connecting us with our WGN Around Town hookup. If you guys didn't see, we were incredibly fortunate. If you're in the Chicagoland area, WGN did a quick segment on Begatrix Entertainment and our online trivia this past Tuesday. It's online if you'd like to watch. It's short, but it's fun. And Desiree was the reason that we had that opportunity. So thank you, Desiree, so much for doing that for us. Thank you to everybody that watched it and sent your regards. All right, let's see what you thought. I thought that this might split you, and it did. Rick James, Bitch, nobody thought. Rick Astley, no. I think he might even be English. I don't know. Little Richie, 37%, and Kid Rock, 44%. Kid Rock is the correct answer. Kid Rock. I had his album in 7th grade with Ball with the Ball and Cowboy. If you were a cool 7th grader, you had Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit. Kid Rock and
Those
Limp
are the
Bizkit.
days.
What a cool dude I was, guys. What a cool dude.
That was 7th grade.
Yeah, I think so. 6th, 7th, 8th, I don't know. Back in 1974 when I was in 7th grade. All right, question
Good
7.
grade for your age.
Going back a little bit further, what is the name of the computer or the computer system in the movie 2001: A Space Oddity? What was the name of the computer in 2001: A Space Oddity? Was it Carlson, Kit, PAL 3000, or HAL 9000? Chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. That was Limp Bizkit. That was Limp Bizkit. That does bring me back.
The term hot dog flavored water makes me want to dry heave.
Everything about Limp Bizkit makes me want to dry heave now. Kevin Koch. What's up, Kevin Koch? Thank you for being here all the way from Florida again. Joe Page, you did great on WGN. That's me. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. I tried not to get starstruck. I love Anna. Joe and Paige, thank you for being one of our super regulars to these events. We love having you guys here. And Kevin, and Desiree, and Stephanie, Danny. Thank you all for being here. Limp Bizkit threw it out there when I mentioned them. Again, guys, I love interacting with your comments, but you can tell I get super sidetracked. So please don't take offense if I don't read them during the video. I do read them later. But also, please don't take offense when it stalls me like this, because honestly, what the hell else are we doing? I'm just happy that you guys are here with us tonight. I'm in no hurry, but I also don't want to wait too long. So here we go. This one, my fake PAL 3000 answer didn't fool too many of you. HAL 9000, correct answer, 78. 91 of you knew that. Good job. All right. Question number 8. Yeah, 8. Okay, here we go. Which continent has the most countries within it? Which continent on Earth has the most countries contained within it? Is it Asia, South America, Africa, or Europe? Kevin Koch, possible drinking game after trivia. Vincent says hi from Carol Baskin's basement. Oh, as long as Vincent's not covered in sardine oil. Lisa Kemper, that a girl, Kid Rock, and Limp Bizkit. Lisa Kemper, guys, we have a couple of fun fundraisers coming up soon, and Lisa organized one of them, so it just popped to my head. I know I'm taking a minute on this question, but this is important to me, so I do want to mention it. We have a fundraiser coming up for the West Suburban Humane Society, so you'll be able to play trivia online, but we're going to raise money for the West Suburban Humane Society, help out the pets in this area, and then also we're doing a fundraiser for the West Suburban Community Pantry. So we're helping to raise money to help feed individuals in this area. So please check those out. Both of those events are listed online on Facebook. You can find them. I know many of you already have. Buy a ticket. Get in. A couple of these events are doing split the pot so you can make some extra money. I'm going to have some prizes that we'll offer up, some of these fun things we're making. So Lisa, thank you for setting that up. Lisa, just thank you for being here tonight. Brian, if you're there with Lisa, thanks for being here. Okay, you guys were not fooled. I've asked this question in the bar before. Without multiple choice, people do much worse. A lot of people think it's Europe, but you guys were right. Africa, 68%. We almost had a social there, 68%. That's my, as immature as Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit is calling a social with 69%. But honestly, I don't care. I'll never grow up. Question number 9. Some human science. Human anatomy. Making up about 2/3 of the human brain. What is the largest part of the brain called? That's me not putting a space. What is the largest part of the brain called? Is it the thyroid, the sulcus, the cerebrum, or the pituitary? Aren't all trivia games drinking games? The Delvagas are on my level. Yes. Yes, they are. Oh, Taco just rearranged. What a boy. All right, let's see what you thought. I don't think you guys will struggle with this one. Oh, that's an official social. 99% of you knew the cerebrum. Good job. Good job.
Good job,
Cheers, guys. I'm going to need a refill soon.
Smarter than you look.
Whoever called it out, I'm on a mission to get on my Letterkenny level. I had a good time with Letterkenny Trivia. I had a great time, and I think you guys had a good time, so thank you for being there. But now I'm going to try to get back there. All right, question 10. We'll take a look at the rankings after this, so don't go anywhere, obviously. Question number 10, Casey Affleck. Casey Affleck won an Oscar for his performance in which film? Was it Out of the Furnace, Good Will Hunting, Gone Baby Gone, or Manchester by the Sea? Thank you, Amy, for the donation that just came through. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Two of these movies are movies that are so good, but it's hard for me to watch.
I've only seen 2 of these movies. Let's see what you guys thought. Yeah, I've seen Good Will Hunting and I've seen Manchester by the Sea.
Manchester by the Sea is so good, but so hard to watch.
Spoiler alert, it never gets happy.
Clam chowder.
Clam chowder. Chowder. Say it right. Chowder. Oh, we need to do a Simpsons trivia. Simpsons trivia night. Will you put that on the list,
Yes.
please? Sorry, guys. You were correct. Good job. 71% of you, 80 of you out there knew Manchester by the Sea. So thank you. Thank you. And again, I can't apologize or say thank you enough for being here and just hanging out and going along with my ramblings. We say often, if you just want to play trivia in silence, you can do that online. But we're here for the interaction and talking with you guys in the comments. So please keep those comments coming. And we love hearing from you. And I hope that you guys don't mind all my rambling because I have a fucking great time with you guys. All right, rankings. First, second, and third will stay on the screen. Boston Bill, Team V, and Mad Dad with an angry emoji. That is a Mad Dad thing if I've ever seen one. Mad Dad with the angry emoji. First, second, and third. Stuck in quarantine. Jeremy. Jen Widener, I see you. I'm Ron Burgundy. Albin Sikora. I need to just send Albin a shirt because I don't think Albin's missed an event. Yeah, honestly. Dishonor on your cow, welcome back. The Bears, good to see you. Guys, I can't express how happy it makes me to see so many of your names that I recognize. If you had told me a month ago that there would be such a thing as a Hooch has got nothing on Taco, thank you. If you had told me there would be such a thing as an online trivia regular, I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have known what you were talking about. But we do now have online trivia regulars. If you've ever played trivia with me at the bars, at the restaurants, you know how much I love being there earlier and staying there late to talk with you guys and just get to know you. So I love that we can do something like that here, just getting to know you through the comments and the quips that you guys have make my night. So thank you guys so much. All right, that's everybody. We're just going to go through once this time. We're going to go on to question number 11, which, as we've learned, always takes a second to load. Hey, next time you get up, will you give me some more water? Good or bad? All right, question number 11. Which of the following songs was not recorded by American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift? Which of the following songs was not recorded by Taylor Swift? This one goes out to Kristen Barron or David Scarbosa. I don't know if you're out there. Do you play trivia with us? We miss you. David was one of our fantastic hosts at Baig Tricks Entertainment. All right. I think many of you will know the correct answer here. Which one of these was not a song by Taylor? Was it Speak Now, Before He Cheats, Teardrops on My Guitar, or Love Story? I saw Taylor Swift in concert opening up for Rascal Flatts at the Tweeter Center in 2007. It's the only time I saw Taylor. Interesting show. Yeah, I think she only had her first album out, which had Teardrops on My Guitar, so that's it. That's not the answer. But you guys didn't need any help. 80% of you knew that Carrie Underwood song, Before He Cheats. That is Carrie Underwood, not Taylor Swift. Good job. All right, 4 more multiple choice questions, and then we have a full round of fill in your own answer questions coming up. Question number 12. One of my favorite actors of all time, Jackie Chan. I should have worn my Jackie Chan shirt. Jackie Chan provides the voice of which creature in the film Kung Fu Panda? Which of these creatures has a voice provided by Jackie Chan in Kung Fu Panda? Crane, the tiger, the monkey, or the panda? Tweeter Center. Yeah, Jen Sterna, that wasn't even purposeful. It's a Hollywood Casino Amphitheater now, right? But yes, when I saw it, I think she was. When I saw her, it was still a tweeter. Michelle Morris, we changed our name. Pressure's on with this question. The world.
It was the New World Amphitheater. Before it was the Tweeter Center.
Oh, I did not know that. That's before my time. New World Amphitheater.
I'm only 2 years older than you.
I know, but when the first time I ever went to Tweeter was 2003 Warped Tour.
Oh.
And that was Tweeter Center. 2003 Warped Tour. Anybody else there? Was anybody there for 2003 Warped Tour?
I may have been there. I don't remember.
That was
gem, though.
What a fantastic year. Yes, Lindsay Davis. All right. Sorry, I'm typing in the comments when I should be typing here. You guys didn't struggle with this. 56% of you, the monkey. Jackie Chan. We should do Jackie Chan trivia just because I want to. We never do what I want. Jackie Chan trivia. What a great actor. Not a great guy if you're Chinese. He's not loved by everybody, but he's a great actor, great stuntsman. All right, question 13. This one's a little tough, I think. Who directed the 2017 film Wonder Woman? Who directed the 2017 film Wonder Woman? Was it Catherine Bigelow, Ava DuVernay, Patty Jenkins, or Zack Snyder? He does his own stunts. Jacob Westfall, yes, he does. Taco looks like Chica. Oh, I forgot we're still on Taco Cam. Jacob, there are some fantastic montages out there, especially on YouTube, of all of like the craziest stunts that he's done. And then there are some of the ones that went poorly, just to see how serious it is, the stuff that he does. He breaks his ankle. He split his head open once. Yeah, no. But he's, so Jackie Chan, now I'm on a roll. He's incredible in the fact that all of the stunt people are a group that he's kind of brought up over the last 30 years. So he brings his stunt people from movie to movie. And he doesn't make as many movies in America simply because they won't insure him. In Hong Kong, it's easier to get insured for films, but they won't do it here. Good job, guys. Patty Jenkins, 50% of you knew that. Catherine Bigelow was the first female director, first woman to ever win Best Director. She did for The Hurt Locker. I believe that's correct, in 2010. Ava DuVernay, I don't know. Yeah, Catherine Bigelow was Hurt Locker.
Yeah.
That Jeremy Renner movie. Zack Snyder, a man, so not even in the running here. 50% of you, Patty Jenkins, got that correct. Good job. Question 14. Which of our presidents called for the passage of the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution? So going back a little bit of American history, which president called for passage of the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution? Was it Gerald Ford, Richard Nixon, Harry Truman, or Lyndon Johnson? Lyndon B. Johnson. Yes, Wendy, you know what I'm talking about. He does. He breaks his ankle. I think that was Rumble in the Bronx. He broke his ankle, and then he put a cast on and painted the cast to look like a shoe. He was on the water skiing in a cast. What a guy. What a guy. And then he was in a hovercraft. From there to a hovercraft. Oh, what a world. All right, let's see what you thought. I wonder how you guys would do with some American history. All right. You guys did very well. Lyndon B. Johnson, 50% of you knew the correct answer. Good job. All right, one more multiple choice question. After this question, we have 15 more questions, but they are the type of questions where you have to type in your own answer. So I'll explain that before we start. But right now, one more multiple choice question worth 350 points. Here we go. Question 15. Oh, Jesus. Why did I do it? Another border states question, but a little simpler. Which of these states shares a border with Canada? Which of these states shares a border with Canada? What did I do?
You should see the chat right now.
Not a water border, just a regular border, a land border. Which of these states shares a border with Canada? Europe shares a... Joe Flaherty, you're not wrong. A water border. Europe shares a water border with Canada. Which of these shares a land border? Yeah, Lindsay, now you get what you missed. Apparently,
A lot of
Illinois
discrepancies.
shares borders with 46 of the 50 states, if you count rivers, lakes, tributaries, and reservoirs. But we're never revisiting that. All right, let's see what you guys thought. I don't think you'll struggle with this. No, you didn't. 32% of you thought Wyoming, which I thought may get a few of you. Wyoming is almost directly below the correct state, which is Idaho. Idaho, just the little handle of it. The top of it touches Canada. Much of it does not. You have North Dakota up there. But Idaho does touch Canada. Massachusetts does not. Iowa is below Minnesota or something. I don't know. It doesn't touch Canada. And Idaho does. So here we go, guys. We are going to look at the rankings. I'm going to show you that one more time before we flip over to the second round where the questions are different and the points go up. Here we go. In first, second, and third place, Team V, Desiree. Desiree in second, Mick, Christopher in third, David in fourth. We're going to let this go through twice because while this is going, I'm going to tell you about the second round of questions. In the second round, the questions are no longer multiple choice. I'm going to read the question to you. You'll see it on your screen, but rather than selecting an answer, you're going to have to provide the answer all on your own. You'll have, whether you've played with us never before or if you've played with us every night, listen up because it's a little bit different. You have the entire time that the timer's on, you have to answer your question before it hits 0. You do not earn more points if you submit your answer quickly. If you submit it with 1 second left and you're correct, you earn the same amount as the person who submits their answer, 2 seconds after the question starts. And I'm telling you that so that you guys take your time and try to spell the answers correctly because the computer grades these answers for me, but if you spell it wrong, it's not going to give you points. If you spell the answer wrong, I can go through and manually add you points, but I'm going to put myself on the screen for this disclaimer. If you spell the answer wrong, I can go through and manually mark it as correct, but my disclaimer is if you spell it wrong and I miss it, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best that I can. If you spell it right, you're going to get points. That's the best thing you can do is take your time. So the one thing that's different than ever before is I've increased these questions from 20 seconds to 30 seconds. So I'm going to give you guys a little more time so you don't feel rushed to type. If you're on your phone, don't let autocorrect duck you up. Type it correctly. Take your time. Spell it correctly.
See what you did there.
Hey. If you're on your computer, obviously a little bit easier, but take your time. Try to spell it correctly. We have 30 seconds. With that in mind, the reason I had it at 20 seconds before is to deter anyone who may have thoughts of cheating. So please be fair. Please be honest and keep this fun, guys. We're here doing this for you for free to put on a fun event. And we do have an incredible sponsor with Elmhurst Brewing Company. Again, I'm back in the brewery right now. So don't make a fool out of them and don't win the gift card by cheating. If you're going to win tonight, make sure you do it by being honest. Don't Google these answers. Don't look them up. If you're playing as a team, if you're Zooming or FaceTiming or Skyping, that's fine. We don't allow that when we're playing in the bars. But this is a different world. So if you have a team playing, that's fine. But don't Google these. Don't let the internet figure it out for you. It's got to come out of somebody's brain on your team. That's it. You have 30 seconds. Gina's looking like she's got something she can't wait to tell me.
Kevin just said, spell your damn answers. It's perfect for your Russian.
Yeah, spell your damn answers. Thank you, Kevin. All right. I'm going to flip us over to the next game. Let me make sure that I have it all set up correctly before I do. Guys, for your patience. Losing my voice.
You need some tea.
I do need some tea. Oh, wine will do.
Tea of grapes.
It is. It's just grape tea. It's cold grape tea. We have wine. If you've been hanging out with us since the beginning, the second day of the quarantine, we have 6.5 gallons of wine in the basement right now. That's going to be ready, and that will be a prize for some type of giveaway or something in the future. Not all of it. One bottle, thank you. But definitely we'll have some wine to give away. Yeah, we'll taste test it. We'll make sure it tastes good first. All right, I'm just double checking to make sure. All right, cool. We are good. So I'm going to flip you guys all over to the second round. There are 15 questions. These are not multiple choice, as I explained, so you will have to submit your own answers. Here we go. You don't have to do anything on your phones or your computer. I'm going to take care of that for you by changing us to this right here. All right. All right, guys, here we go. First question is going to pop up on your screen in just 1 second. You won't be able to answer until I start the timer. But when I do start the timer, you have 30 seconds. Each of these questions, the first 5 are worth 400, and then the second 5 are worth 450, and the final questions are worth 500 points apiece. So don't give up hope if you weren't in first, second, or third. There's plenty of points up for grabs. But please do keep it honest because we have a real prize on the line tonight, that $25 gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company. I realize you're still staring at me, so let's put me in the corner. Let's check on Taco. Oh, he's still cute. All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Question number 1 on the screen. It's only 9:45. All right, right now. What 1980 video game featured 4 ghosts named Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde? What is the name of that video game? 1980 featured 4 ghosts named Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. I'll tell you what, I definitely, in the next couple of days, will reword this question and ask it again. So if you're hanging out, here's a forewarning. Remember the name of those ghosts. Remember the name. That's my tip from me to you. I will reword this question, and I will ask you about those ghosts here in the next couple of days. It'll be a tough question at that point. But if you're listening right now, you got a heads up on everybody in the future. All right, I'm just marking some of your answers correct on my end because some of you tried to spell it, but we're close. All right, many of you knew this. 76 of you correctly guessed Pac-Man. Good job, Pac-Man. Mrs. Pac-Man was a game, but it wasn't released in 1980, so I'm not going to mark that one correct. There were ghosts in there. I think the ghosts were named the same, but I don't even know if that's true. Mrs. Pac-Man close, but Pac-Man got you correct answers. Good job, guys. All right, question number 2.
Aww.
What?
Lindsay Davis said she owes that video game her life. It was her parents playing on her first day.
That's adorable.
That's so
Lindsay,
cute.
I'm proud for Pac-Man, and I'm glad that you're here because of Pac-Man. A state's question. What U.S. state is nicknamed the Tar Heel State? What U.S. state is nicknamed the Tar Heel State?
What's up, buddy? What do you hear?
Hey, Taco.
Okay.
What's up? Were you having a bad dream? Were you having a bad dream? Hey, that's okay. Okay, bye. That's what we live with. Let's see. All right. I'm just checking on a few of you that spelled it slightly incorrectly. I want to make sure you get points. North Carolina. 83 of you knew. Tar Heel, I tried to Google where that came from. I mean, they produced a lot of tar, and they stepped on it. I don't know. What does Tar Heel mean? I know it has to do with tar, but why heel? Let me know in the comments. I don't know everything, and I'm happy to let you know that I don't. Question number 3. Shout out. I know tonight's sponsored by Elmhurst Brewing Company, but another one of our amazing venues, Cellar Door in Downers Grove. That is where I started hosting trivia. If it wasn't for Cellar Door, we wouldn't be here right now. They took a chance on me and Andrew Bergoni, a bunch of little dumb butts in 2012 wanting to host some trivia. So shout out to Cellar Door. The reason I'm shouting them out is because every Wednesday when we host trivia, Jason Callahan, the incredible host, hosts trivia. Stella is only $3 at Cellar Door, so we can't wait to be back there. But this is the question. Shout it out to them. Stella Artois is a popular beer originally brewed in what country? What country gave us Stella Artois? Kevin Koch. That's where I met Kevin Koch. He's here playing. If it wasn't for him and the Inebriati, that was Kevin's team name every time he came and played, drinking. Kevin, what's the beer that you love to drink? Super high ABV, tiny little cans. Green can. Let me know. I hope you're still out there.
Did you go in and change like any Pac-Man with a space or?
Oh yeah,
Pac-Man
if you wrote Pac-Man, you got points. If you wrote Pac-Man, you got points. Don't you even worry. I marked all of those correct.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, let's see what you guys thought for Cell Artois. So you can see, for those of you that haven't played with us before, I like to do this just as an example. On the screen right now, you can see what everybody typed. And you can see there are a couple answers that are very close. Obviously, they meant Belgium, but just misspelled it. So if you look at the one in the top row next to Austria, I'm going to mark it right on my end, and you'll see it disappear. Boom, it's gone. You can see the one in the bottom, the far left. I'm going to mark it right. It's gone. So why I'm showing you this is because I want you to know if you don't see your answer on the screen, but you know that you typed something close to the correct answer, that means I marked it right and you got points. So I'm here to award points as long as your answer is close. So thank you guys to everybody that knew the correct answer here was Belgium. Originally brewed in Belgium. They still brew some, but they also have distribution and breweries in other places. So shout out again to Cellar Door. Did Kevin Koch let me know what he drinks? Oh yeah, the resin. Kevin Koch, I never saw Kevin without a resin, and I love that beer. I love Kevin. That is where he met his wife, Allison. Thank you for loving Kevin and having Snaggle and being on here and playing trivia with us tonight. All right, guys. 2 more questions, then we'll look at the rankings. Ooh, pretty easy, I think. The 2005 movie Walk the Line. 2005 Walk the Line was about which famous musician? I'm okay. Which famous musician? You have 30 seconds. Type that in. Belgian. Sarah Valenti. That's okay. You got points. We still love you. Slight mistypings is okay. SF Curtis. Ali is tipsy too. Yes, he is.
Isn't that why you come here?
The country of the Davagas ancestors. There was actually, speaking of Cellar Door and Belgium, there was an amazing girl who was actually an au pair, and she was from Belgium, and she's back in Belgium now, and we're still friends on Facebook, and she's always typing updates, but it's in whatever language she speaks, and I always have to use Google Translate to see what she's talking about. But shout out to another way that we like Belgium at Cellar Door. All right, let's see if anybody managed to miss this one other than misspellings. Yeah, there aren't going to be many of you. In fact, there was one person who didn't know it. I'm not calling anybody out because I don't know who it was. Johnny Cash. Hello, everybody. I'm Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash, the correct answer. 69% of you. 77 got that correct. Honestly, this is a social because only one person missed it. Cheers. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for knowing about Johnny Cash and Joaquin Phoenix. And Reese Witherspoon. What a great job they did.
That movie is fantastic.
I know. The only duet karaoke I've ever done was Jackson. I'm going Jackson. Except when I duetted
with who?
Garth Brooks. Friends in Low Places with Nick Payne. Oh, what a crazy life. All right, question number 5. A science question. Which vitamin, just looking for the letter, which vitamin is known as the sunshine vitamin? Which vitamin is known as the sunshine vitamin? You have 30 seconds. Get that in. Zeshan Aslam, welcome. Thank you for being here. Laura, it was an amazing movie. Willie Nelson did have a small appearance in the movie, so technically Lisa Kemper. I like where you're stretching here, but I'm not going to give it. And Joe Flaherty, thank you for calling the double social. I try to be a little more mature, but it was there. I almost called it. The English compound noun cellar door has been cited. Yeah. Which answer?
Few people couldn't type it.
Oh, you know what, guys? You can't type it because I haven't started it. I thought that I did, but I haven't. Now you can type it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's because I was adding, an acceptable answer. There's a whole system behind the scenes here, and I know you don't care about it, but I just hope you appreciate that it's here.
Friday night.
And yeah, Friday
speaking
night.
of Reese, anyone else out there read or watching Little Fires Everywhere?
In case you didn't hear, Gina, Has anybody else out there, speaking of Reese Witherspoon, read or watched Little Fires Everywhere?
Yes.
Little Fires Everywhere. Little Fires Everywhere.
Yeah.
Think you
awesome.
get paid
Great.
by the word. Love the book. Yes. Gina,
The
Stephanie, there's a book you haven't read? Nah, I don't believe it.
The miniseries is great so far.
Yeah, I like it.
The book's great.
Kerry Washington, Reese Witherspoon. What's his name? Joshua Jackson. Mighty Ducks. That's what we need a trivia night on.
Great idea.
All right, let's see what you guys thought here. Some of you got excited. Oh, there's some answers. Okay, I'm going to put 2 answers up on the screen. You're going to see them, and then I'm going to mark them correct. So know that you're going to get points, but I want everyone to see your inventive answers. So a lot of you thought vitamin D, C, A, C. 2 of you, one person said, just give her the D. And one person said D, like D's nuts. Will. Yeah, thanks for the D, Will. Anybody that put D, anything related to vitamin D is the sunshine vitamin. C is your ascorbic acid. A is your retinol. Eat those carrots. Keep your eyes healthy. What up, Doc? All right. Looking at the rankings for the first time since we've started this new round. So this will include all of your points from the first 15 questions and any points you've earned for these first 5. Putting them up on the screen. I'll let it rotate. There's no Taco Cam because Taco's gone. He peaced out. He's in the parlor. All right. Let's see what's up. In first, Team V, Desiree in second, Mick Christopher in third, Lindsay in fourth, Albin C way up there in 15th. What's up, Albin? Classy with a K in 22nd. What day is it? I don't know. 27th place. Steffi Star in 36th. 5th grade dropout. The Bears in 39th. Team Kemper. Lisa and Brian, thank you for being here. Spicy Meet the Balls. Who's that girl? It's Jen in 51st. Hooch has got nothing on Taco. I'm Ron Burgundy in 70th. Guys, I have a question. Anybody out there, and this is just me trying to connect, anybody out there a big fan of Game of Thrones prior to the final season and just very disappointed? Like, the quarantine, the shutdown would be such a good time to go back and rewatch Game of Thrones, but I just honestly can't even bring myself to do it knowing what happens in the final season. I think that the first 6 and a half were great, and great acting and casting and all of that, but is anybody else just really struggling to watch that show knowing the final season? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy.
Just look at the comments in a second about, like, people not getting points or dropping down.
Pac-Man got points. I dropped from 5th to 7th. Haven't missed one in the second round. Chris, I'll look into it. Chris. I see you. Okay, because we got all 5 questions right in this round. I'm pretty sure I clicked the right. Hang on. I'm going to do it right now instead of waiting. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to look into making sure that you guys got all the points that you deserve. Let me go. So don't pay attention to what you...
Go to the bathroom, grab a snack, refill your drink.
Wait, what question? I just jumped ahead a bunch of questions. I'll look into it in a second. Never mind. Don't leave because I accidentally clicked something. We're going to start question number 6. By what stage name is the singer Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta better known?
Beautiful Italian.
By what stage name is singer Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta better known? Probably Stephanie, not Stefani. But in the movie Baby Mama, Amy Poehler names her daughter Stefani.
After Gwen Stefani.
Yeah. Yeah, Kent Gardner, you're right. They definitely did rush it. The show writers were supposed to do some Star Wars movies. They rushed season 8, and then they didn't even get to do Star Wars movies. Oh, yeah, Jack Smellington. Dexter, I hear, ruined it for everybody, too. Paige watched the whole things. Watch it 3 times. Everything after the 3rd episode in season 8. I think that's pretty good, Joe. I think that's a good way to look at it. All right, I'm marking a couple answers.
That's the part with where the dragon opens.
Oh, yeah, the wings behind.
I will always love that part.
Yeah, that was a good shot. All right, a lot of you thought Lady Gaga. A lot of you thought Gwen Stefani. A little bit of a misdirection here. The correct answer was Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta, better known as Lady
Gwen Stefani
Gaga.
is her real name.
Gwen Stefani is her real name?
Yeah.
That's your favorite band? At least?
It was.
Yeah, it was. No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned a lot about No Doubt from Gina. All right, here we go. Question number 7. A state question. I'm going to start this one right now because I want you to be rushed for time. What U.S. state comes last when you list the states alphabetically? Which of our U.S. states would be last if you list the states alphabetically? Again, this one probably be pretty simple with multiple choice, but let's see if anybody misses it because you have to type it in. Do you think you know? Don't say it out loud, but mouth it to me. That's what she said. Gina got it with 1 second left to go.
I had to do the alphabet in my head. Sorry.
You got to do the 50 nifty United States, 13 original colonies.
Does this state share a water border with Illinois?
No, it doesn't share. Well, no, it doesn't share a water border with Illinois. Correct answer is Wyoming. It doesn't share a border with Canada either, as many of you found out earlier. Wyoming. 100 of you. That's 93%. That's a social. Cheers, everybody. Wyoming, the correct answer. All right.
Stephanie Curtis added the letter, but
Yeah.
she
Again,
added it, right?
I'm doing my best to explain this, and I'm so sorry. This is a new platform, but so on your phone, I want you to know how this works. If you're on your phone right now and you spelled Wyoming incorrectly, if you added a letter and it says you got it wrong, that's fine. If you look on my screen, so you can see the main screen where the correct answer is listed via the YouTube Live, if you look up here, if you do not see your answer, you got it correct. The only people who do not get points for this one, and I'm not calling people out, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just trying to make a point. The only people who won't earn points for this are the people who type Tennessee or Washington or Wisconsin. If you typed anything else that you don't see on the screen, if you spelled it wrong, that means I marked it right and it just grouped it together with the correct answers. So again, I try not to spend a lot of time talking about this, but it does seem like we have a lot of new people tonight, which I absolutely love. So I just want to take 1 second to say the platform that we use here, this CrowdPer interactive platform, was not originally designed for online trivia. So they are diligently working on adding features and making it a little bit more interactive and understandable for online trivia. This was originally designed for in-person seminars where you throw a question up and everybody in the audience just chooses an answer and you could talk to people face-to-face and explain. So we're using it to the best of our ability. It's certainly not perfect. I just don't want you guys to think that I'm ignoring what you're saying. I'm absolutely listening. We do have limitations, and we're using them. We're using the system to the best of our ability. It's getting better. They have been in great communication with us, people that are using it like I am. It's getting better every single day, every single week. We're going to have more and more options and features for you. So thank you guys for your patience. For those of you saying that it seems like you're not getting points that you deserve, I will look into that before we announce the winner, especially since we have a prize on the way. So don't worry about that either. I haven't forgotten. I will look into it. Question number 8. Looking for the name of the individual. You can just give me a last name if you want, but, ideally a first and last name. But what is the name of the individual who created the cartoon cat Garfield? Who created the cartoon cat Garfield?
Was there a Jack Black question that disappeared?
Yeah, so I accidentally clicked further ahead. Well, it wasn't it. Oh yeah, it was a Jack Black question. You'll see it. I think it's actually next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I just kept on instead of working on the points, because I accidentally clicked ahead. All right, time is up. I'm just marking a few answers correct. Ooh, a lot of you close. Close. Flip onto the second page here. Again, I try to mention this every time without just beating a dead horse, but you're watching me live. You see me grading your answers. This is the same exact thing that goes on when you play trivia at the bar or the restaurant. You know, you hand your sheet in, and the trivia host is grading your answers and making these decisions that I'm making. But they do it while you're hanging out talking with your friends or ordering another beer. So I thank you guys so much for your patience because we don't have that going on. You're just looking at me grading your answers. So thank you so much for your patience. I'm doing this because I want to award as many points as I can. So here we go. Up on the screen, a lot of you thought Jim Davis. A few of you thought Jim Henson. That is the Muppets guy. Jim Garfield is just the first name of the creator with the cat that he created. James Garfield, a president of the United States. Hanna-Barbera, that's Flintstones fame. A lot of other cartoons. President Garfield, a lot of you thought. Good job. Jim Davis. Jim Davis. If you just wrote Davis, you got points for this. Jim Davis or Davis. Brendan Roberts is a bitch. That seems like a personal vendetta, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Ooh.
But you know, it's out there. It's
All
like,
love on our trivia.
Yeah, all love on trivia. We don't say mean things. Oh, my nose is whistling.
All right, let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Cheers.
Straight and narrow.
Question number 9. Here's your Jack Black question. What popular comedy rock duo consists of members Jack Black and Kyle Gass? What popular...
Someone earlier said this question was just a tribute to Jack Black.
I like that little Easter egg.
Wow, Brendan Roberts, what did you do? Oh, School of Rock.
What a good movie. The actor, Mike, was his name Mike White? The guy who played Schnellby? What was, shit. The guy who Jack Black impersonated was on Survivor. The actor, the screenwriter. He played on a season of Survivor, which was great. It showed the correct answer. No reason this is not a social. Yeah, it might have accidentally. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what happened. Let's see how many of you got it.
Weird. Mine was all right.
If it did show the correct answer, a lot of you still missed it and spelled it incorrectly. So give me 1 second. You're going to see a lot of these disappear from the screen. So again, this is in action, how it works. When you misspell something, I have to mark it correct for you. I am not marking tenacious F correct. That's where I draw the line.
Really? It's right next to D.
It is right next to D.
It was probably a slip. I'd say tenacious F is okay.
All right, Gina made the call, and I agree with her. It was probably just a slip of the finger. That's what she said. Tenuous D. Ooh, I like Taco Time. That's a good guess. This is my fault for putting a word like tenacious in the submit your own answer questions. Ooh, White Snake. The correct answer was Tenacious D. Tenacious D. So good job. 75 of you. 75 of you. All right, we're moving on. Question 10, and then we'll do the rankings, and then I will look into the standings here in just a second. Sharing its name with one of the flagship coffees, what popular Seattle market did Starbucks open its first store in 1971? In 1971, Starbucks opened its first store in what popular Seattle market with which it shares one of its flagship coffee's names? Thank you, Straybor, for the donation. We appreciate you. Amy, thank you for the donation. Everybody that donates, tonight's the cutoff to be in for the drawing for next week's trivia choosing. So we're going to draw one name tomorrow from everyone that's donated. If we choose your name, you get to choose one trivia night that we do next week. All right, let's see what you guys thought here. Ooh, a lot of you low, so I'm going to be pretty specific on this. And I'll tell you what I mean by that in just a second so you're not wondering. Oh, one of these answers just made me sad. I'll show you. So a lot of you put Pike Place or Pike Place Market or Pike Places Market. The sad answer is we were supposed to be there today. Seattle is one of those cities that I still have never been to. I would love to visit my friends out there, Dan and Kat Roses. I would love to go out to Seattle. Somebody said it. We weren't supposed to be there today.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, an answer says we were supposed to be there today. I'm sorry about that, guys. That is really sad. Joe Exotic's Tears. I did what I was talking about before. I was a little more specific. I did not accept Pikes Peak. I did not accept Pikes Peaks Point. I only took Pike Place or Pike Place Market or Pike's Place. Again, if you don't see your answer up there, that means I accepted it. Pike's Place Market. If you put anything like that, you got points. All right. Rankings coming up on the screen, including all of the scores. Team V in first, Desiree in second, Mick Christopher in third, Dave and House Slytherin in fourth and fifth. So as I mentioned, I'm looking into it now to see. Some of you have said you haven't missed any questions. I mean, a couple people haven't missed any questions, but with the multiple choice, it all depends on how quickly you answered. So let me look. So Lindsay, yeah, thank you. It will say on your phone that you got it wrong, but you did get points. As long as I marked it correct. So Chris, I'm going to use you as an example. You said you put the hyphen in the Pac-Man answer. So
it will say wrong still, but you will have the points at the end. Right?
Yeah, yep, that's what I'm looking for right now. I'm just going to look. Chris Rice B. So, excuse me, I'm going to let it go through again. You guys can see it because I'm trying to, you know what, I'm just going to export this really quick. So I want to make sure, you guys, I'm here for you. I want to make sure that what I'm telling you is the truth. And again, this system is changing all the time. So if they change something, I want to make sure that I'm up to date. And I don't want to be lying to you, so I'm going to double check. I'll let this rotate through again while I do it. All right, so I now have all the answers that you guys have submitted. I'm going to sort by the player name, Joe F. So Joe F. That's not who I was talking about. I was talking about Chris Rice B. What is Chris Barbian, what's your team name tonight? That's what I need to know. Chris, what is your team name tonight? Brad Silzer, what's your team name tonight? Everybody hang tight. I know we're taking just a second. Del Griffith likes me. I love it. All right. Let me look at the system here. Whoa. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I know this is taking a second. Just one more. I'm going to move on. I'm going to keep looking into this, guys. I'm working on it. But we're going to move on to question 11. So you guys can keep playing while we do this. Question 11, the Game Gear. The Game Gear was a 1990s handheld gaming console developed by which company? What is the name of the company who developed the Game Gear? Released in the 1990s. A Game Gear. Gaming console developed by which company? All right, let's see what you guys thought. Shout out to the person who said Sega, pronounced Sega. Correct answer was Sega. The Sega Game Gear. Nintendo had the Game Boy. Sega had the Game Gear, and then the Sega Nomad in the 1990s. Good job, 46 of you. All right, question number 12. Ooh, talk about the 80s. We're going to do some 80s movie trivia here coming up soon. What is the name of Doc Brown's dog in the 1985 movie Back to the Future? What is the name of Doc Brown's dog in Back to the Future? All right, let's see what we thought. I have a feeling we may have a few misspellings, but I could be wrong. All right, a couple people being very specific. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, I don't want to miss any of these. I'm flipping over to the rest of the answers. Ooh, yep. Oh, a couple of you entered in dogs that I had, but not the correct answer. All right. Let's see what we thought up on the screen. A lot of you thought Einstein, 59, which is 59% of you, which means 100 people are still hanging out playing with us tonight. Max, Fido, Marty McFurry, Doc, Baxter, Sprocket, Taco's Mom, Carol Baskin, Michael Scarn, Buddy, Buster, Goose, Taco, Sparky, Odie, Mutt, Oscar, Spot, Lucky, Gizmo, Brownie. Brownie is the name of the one of the first dogs that my family ever had. An adorable little long-haired miniature dachshund. What a dog. All right. Anybody that said Einstein there? Einstein, the correct answer. All right. Question number 11. Looking for the name of an Olympic event. What winter sport in the Olympics combines cross-country skiing with rifle shooting at targets? What is the name of the event in the Olympics, which is a combination of cross-country skiing and rifle shooting at targets? You have 30 seconds. All right, let's see what you guys thought. Oh, yeah, a lot of you knew this. Just spelled it slightly wrong, so give me 1 second. Let me mark a lot of you right. An accident waiting to happen. Doesn't matter. It's all canceled. All right. Answers are up on the screen. A lot of you said biathlon. A lot of different spellings of this. I just marked one more correct. I got to go back and mark one more. Some of you thought skeet shooting, Canada, kill me. An accident waiting to happen. Sadly, doesn't matter. It's all canceled anyway. Jeez. According to Robin Williams, it's a Norwegian drive-by. Oh, I love it. The correct answer was biathlon. Biathlon. Good job. I have one more here. I'm trying to mark correct. All right. 2 more questions. Question 14. Sharing its name with a Beatles song. Sharing its name with a Beatles song. What board game, first published in 2004, involves placing different colored railway cars between destination cities on a map? Jen Widener, I know you know this because we played it in Michigan just a few months ago. Who is?
Steph.
Oh, Steph and Jen. We both played this. We all played this together in Michigan. What is the name of the board game? Shares its name with a Beatles song. Involves placing different colored railway cars between destinations on a map. I figured a lot of you might know this just because it is a fun board game, and with quarantine lockdown going on, a lot of board games being played. Let's see how many of you...
You've been doing puzzles.
Yeah, we've been doing puzzles. I'd like to start one. Well, actually, we have to shoot our video.
We have a music video to
We have a music video to shoot tonight, guys, so you'll be seeing some fun stuff this weekend. We don't get too much.
Jen says, LOL, I love this game.
The correct answer, as many of you knew, was Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride. He's got a ticket to ride. Oh, wait, I see a ticket to tried. That's just a misspelling. So I just gave you points. You got that. So the next question is the last question. I've been doing some research. I know I've been a little quieter. If you've been wondering why, I'm not that drunk. I've just been looking into the questions. I know Brad Silzer, you were asking, Jeff Barbian or Chris Barbian, I apologize. So what it looks like to me is there was some type of lag in the system. So specifically, I was looking at the Pac-Man question. It doesn't tell me that you answered incorrectly. It just tells me that you didn't answer. So this is going to be one of those situations where I'm just going to have to ask for your grace and your patience because I don't know what I can do personally to fix this. There is nowhere in here where I can just go and mark you as correct. I'm going to try. In fact, everybody just sit with me for 1 second. Don't leave. We still have a prize to give away too. So don't leave. I just want to see if I jump back to question 1. You're not gonna answer this again. I'm just gonna jump back to question number 1. And I'm gonna check really quick to see if I'm able to award more points based on the answers that were presented. Yeah, no, not here. So I'll go back and I'll let you guys start question 15 while I start my little quest.
Oh my gosh. We all win your wine then. This is the last time I play this free trivia. I'm leaving.
All
He's
right.
not that drunk. He's not that drunk.
Sorry to see you go.
This is a great chat tonight.
Thanks for being so chatty. I wish I could be more of a part. I'm sorry. All right, guys, final question. What 1980s television show featured a cat-eating extraterrestrial named Gordon Shumway? What 1980s TV show starred a extraterrestrial who liked to eat cats, whose name was Gordon Shumway? Let's see what is on question 15. Maybe. A lot of you thought Alf. Alf, always fun playing. Albin, thank you for that message. Albin means the world to me. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And all the Sikoras and everybody at Pollyanna that supports us. Thank you so much. I wasn't born yet. I don't know. This was one of the first stuffed animals I ever had. I had a stuffed one of these guys. The correct answer is Alf. A stuffed Alf. You know what? We'll give it to Alf. Alf.
I hate that he ate cats.
He did eat cats from the planet Melmac. Alf was the correct answer. All right, hang with me for one more second.
Alf trivia.
Alf trivia. I do have the first season of Alf on DVD. Gina, if you want to watch.
I loved Alf. And Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere.
I feel like those aired the same night.
Yeah, probably. All right, I'm just looking one more time. Really quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna call it here. So I'm gonna contact the people who created this. Again, I've been in pretty consistent communication with them, but I'm gonna ask them what the issue is here. Just based on what I can see, some of your answers just straight up weren't received. So I don't know if there's a best practice, like maybe when we switch from round 1 to round 2, if you're on your phone, maybe you need to refresh your browser, or maybe if you're on your computer, you need to. These are the type of things that, thankfully everything typically works pretty well for us. But these are the type of things that I do ask for your grace and your forgiveness for. That there's nothing that I can do here. And this is a new system for us. It's a new system for you, obviously, as well. And I feel your frustration. Please understand, I'm not telling you not to feel that. I feel your frustration. If you were someone who wasn't awarded points and you know that you answered correctly, I'm with you. I would be frustrated too. So I'm sorry if that happened, but we're doing the best that we can, guys. Honest to God, we're working our butts off, literally morning to night, every single day. I wake up and I write these questions, and I host this, and then I go to sleep. So thank you guys for being here. Please just work with us here. We're going to do our best. Somebody's still going to win this gift card, and it seems like tonight it's going to be somebody who had a roll of the dice, got a little lucky, and the computer accepted all the answers. So not to take away from the person who wins. They did answer, the most correctly of the people who were recorded. So please do give them the recognition they deserve. We're going to find who that is right now. If you're in first place, shoot a message to the Bagatrix Facebook page. Let us know that it's you, especially if your team name is not representative of actually who you are. Shoot us a message and let us know that you won, and we will get you set up with the gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company. Before I let you all go, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for working through this all with us. You guys have been more than supportive and understanding as we work through these systems. We have a lot more fun stuff coming up. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for those of you that donated even during this event. A lot of you did, and we appreciate it. We're going to cut off the donation raffle tonight at midnight. So if you want to be included, you want to send a donation, do that before midnight tonight to be included, so that you may get to choose the trivia theme that we do next week. But other than that, guys, here we go. Final rankings for the ones that it scored up on the screen. In first place, 10,413 points, Team V. Team V, Desiree and Hunter and all of the adorable kitties there with Desiree. In second place, 10,254 points, David in third. The rest of the scores are going by. Again, thank you guys for your patience. If Team V is the family Vaughn, Chris Barbie, and if it makes you feel any better, Team V is the family Vaughn, as in Ed Vaughn. So Alter Brewing still representing tonight. Another one of our regulars who comes out to Alter Brewing Company took home first place tonight. Thank you, Ed, for playing. We will get you set up with that prize from Elmhurst Brewing Company. Everybody else, I'm going to leave this up on the screen here for a few minutes, so you'll see it rotating. It'll be on your phones or your computers for quite a bit here. It's not going away. So if you want to find out where you are, just keep an eye out there. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for being here. Please give Gina a big shout out, big thank you, high five in the comments. I don't know if it's me or Taco, and it's me, so let's put Taco up one more time. Oh yeah, you heard your name, didn't you? Thank you guys for loving our animals as much as we do. We'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. for Pixar trivia, completely family friendly. Bring the kids. Questions over all your favorite Pixar films. We'll have prizes for that, and on Sunday, general knowledge trivia at 3 p.m. Until then, guys, please be safe, be nice to each other, be patient when you do have to go out. I'm hearing too much from my friends about people who are just being mean at stores. Be nice, stay 6 feet apart, and if you haven't guessed it yet, Kevin Koch, WYDH. Wash your damn hands, guys. Let's get this done.